in Dominican. I could be in Dominican running a multi-million-dollar business if that's what I want to grow it to. So let's talk about residual income. See, I have a background in accounting and in real estate. And what I know about real estate is that, oh, it creates residual income. So people believe. I had to really understand the difference between true residual income and what I deemed as real estate to be residual income. So real residual income is if I do something once, like Michael Jackson, Prince, or Whitney Houston, they're no longer with us, but guess what? I just read that he is still the highest paid performer, right, of all times, grossing over 600 million a year, and he's been dead for 16 years. How does that happen? Because he one time did an album and keeps receiving that residual, passing that legacy onto his children's children. That's what I was looking for. I don't know about you, but that's what I'm talking about today. So when you listen to people like Warren Buffett, who says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Right? It's a hard fact. Or I think about people like J. Paul Getty that came way before us that did a lot of research on millionaires and said, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own. Watch wealthy people, right? So with us, we have multiple ways of getting paid, but I want to talk to you about two, right? One is a direct commission, a direct referral. So when people see what I just shared with you guys and they say, that makes sense, I want to do it, just like I did, just like you did, if you're on here and already a member, your friend is sharing it with you to say, does it make sense? Do you see value? Do you want to see the world and save on what you're doing? Do you want to do it on everyday things such as car insurance, etc., appliances? Yes. Then when you refer your friend and they get a plus pack, you get $100, right? That's great. I'll take it, right? But when you refer 6 people, now we're talking business, because guess what? That's where your 6 people, not only did you make $600, and could you now pay for a trip to go to Dubai if it's $500, or did you take it out your household income? No, you made $600 for your referral, and now that trip is on Viaga, right? You made it an extra stream of income. But the magic is in that you don't pay the monthly fee, but still get the benefits. You still get the $99, and guess what? You still get that annual loyalty trip. So the second way, which is the way that I told you I was looking for, and a lot of you within the sound of my voice was looking for, is true residual, like Michael Jackson doing I Beat It one time. So I want to share with my friends. They understand the value. They're using their membership as they desire. They're saving every day. And guess what? When I share it with 6 people and then 4 more want to share it with some people, or some other people want to share it with some people, guess what? When you have 5 members plus members left, 5 plus members right, they start to give you what we call residual income. That's mailbox money. And people look at that and say, $50 a month. Is that a lot of money? Let me tell you. To me, it is, because let me ask you a question. If you saw a $50 bill on the ground, would you pick it up? My answer is each and every month, right? Because that's $600 a year. Guess what that does? Also helps me pay for a trip again without having to over budget of my household income. Just makes sense. But guess what? When you see that value, so does your friends, so does their friends, and they start to refer, right, in the community. And as we get to 50 members left and 50 members right, we start to see it grow, and now we start to receive an additional bonus. Remember, I told you there's multiple ways we get paid, that now you get an override for everything that comes in just because you kick the snowball. It starts to take on a big snowball effect on its own, right? Not to mention, I'm getting $1,000 a month. Now, this day and age, $1,000 a month could definitely probably help on your rent or mortgage in this real estate economy this time of the year. But that's okay. I'd rather have it than not, and need it than need it and not have it, right? I'll definitely take an additional $1,000. That could definitely make a difference. I know doing real estate for as long as I have, an extra 500 would have changed people's lives, right? 1,000 definitely makes a difference. But we go all the way down to $85,000 a month. And this is what I know, is that there are people all over the world making this type of money and creating businesses and running multiple people's, things like that. Here, it is a community of something we started. We're having fun, and we're just sharing with people how to do what they're going to do anyway, travel and save money, or looking to save money on things they do every day. So you don't learn and get to know how this all works by just saying yes, right? You can just say yes and you can just share with people. You can do that and you can earn a little money. But I'm talking to the ones that see it and see the opportunity that life only presents itself in major opportunities very rarely in a lifetime. This is one of them. And if you see that bigger vision that this could grow and potentially change the trajectory of your life like it has me and so many others, then you want to understand how to get plugged in and how to do this. And we have several tools and a system that helps you do that. The first one is the inner circle. Listen, I am from the philosophy of garbage in, garbage out. Yep, I like to listen to commercial music, if you will, but I understand there's a time and a place for everything, and that is not everyday life, and that what people sing about, be it heartbreak or about their everyday life, is not necessarily suited for me, right? But if I'm strategic in my business planning, I understand I have to listen to the people that have what I want. And that's what getting to our trainings is about. We have regional trainings, and of course, we have, and we're inviting you to our next training in Columbus, Ohio, which is a drive away, September 12th, mark out the weekend. So the most important thing I'm gonna talk to you about really quickly is timing and placement. So your friend is sharing it with you, but I promise you, they're not just sharing it with you. They probably have several people on this Zoom, right? So you look at it and say, you know, are you ready to have some fun? And they say to you, oh, I got to think about it. Listen, no pressure here, right? Because we're offering fun and freedom and we're offering an opportunity here. So we got to put you in what we call the think about it tank. But the second person that they invited on is a guy named Bob. And Bob is like me. I was looking for something, praying for something, didn't even know I was looking for something, praying for something, but I knew it was something, right? Something that was missing. I knew I wanted to travel. I knew that I wanted to save. And so Bob gets excited. And guess what? He is of the mantra that I want to share with everyone I know and then some more. And that's what he does. And so what I want you to get out of this scenario is that he's going to share with everyone and that you were offered the first opportunity in the first space, because business is not about location, as I learned in real estate. It is about timing, always is, always will be. Think about where we are today in society. It is about timing, right? And so you missed the time because you chose to be in a think about it corner. He went to go put in 50 people where you start to receive that override, and you missed out on all that because you come back and say, I'm ready. I've been thinking long enough. Listen, we're going to help you the exact same way. Everything you do counts for Bob, but not vice versa. So that's just not to push or prod, but just to give you an ideal about how in business, if you see the vision I'm casting, timing is now. So I don't want you to just take my word for it. I want you to hear from a few people that have stories that can tell you how timing is everything. So first up, I want to go to North Carolina. I want to bring up a good friend of mine I met several years ago. She and her family are just dynamic individuals, and it's just an honor and a privilege to call her a friend. So Tawana Joseph, did you make the Zoom today? I see you on. Okay. So we'll get back to Tawana. Let's go then to Wisconsin. And let's go to Lawrence. We call him affectionately Law. Law, did you make the Zoom today?
Absolutely, I did, Juanita. Can
Okay,
you hear me?
great.
Can you
Law,
see
can you
me?
share your story quickly? Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for crushing this amazing presentation too as well. My name is Lawrence Johnson, 55 years young. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. My friends call me Law. My background, I was a struggling truck driver just looking for something different. I had an opportunity to working with Juanita and a lot of other leaders in the beginning. And when I heard about Viago, it was an absolute no-brainer for me. I locked in. My mentor told me dogs don't bark at parked cars. We're looking for people to have fun right now. The trip
Put
to
your
Dubai
seatbelt on.
for
I didn't
look,
eat your chicken.
yeah, that's
Sorry.
right. I booked my trip to Dubai for $500. And man, when I tell you we went from riding camels through the desert to riding jet cars across the water, having so much fun. I planted a lot of seeds. I became a residual earner, was able to waive my fees, and I just smile a lot and have a lot of fun like they told me because it's a system. Thank you for letting me share, Juanita.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Tawana, I heard you. Uh, unmuting yourself. Are you able to share your story quickly?
Yes, I am absolutely. I'm out with the kids today, having a great time. So yeah, thank you for letting me share. So how are you guys doing? I'm Tawana. I live in Concord, North Carolina, and let me just tell you, I've been married for 13 years, have three beautiful children, and when I saw Viago, it was at a time where I was praying for more to come into my life. Like I needed to be able to enjoy 5, 10 minutes like you wouldn't believe. So I saw this and I got excited and I stayed excited because we could take our kids on vacation and be able to just give them things that we didn't have when we were growing up. So my husband and I were able to go to Thailand. We took about 13 members of our family with us, and we plugged into the system, the same system Juanita just shared with you. And my husband and I, we are now residual earners. They said get six. Don't have to worry about your membership. That's exactly what we did. And so we get to lock arms and be entrepreneurs, business partners with so many awesome leaders like Janice and Juanita, get to meet awesome people like Lawrence. Like this right here was a no-brainer for me. And if it sounds like that for you, jump in. Let's have fun. Like literally, let's Viago.
Let's
So
go.
thank you again, Juanita, for allowing me to share.
Thank you for taking time out with the family to share. I appreciate you. So guys, listen,
Always.
I don't want to take up too much of your time. There is a decision to be made, and that's it. You know, I tell people the person that invited you is going to ask you very simply. I like to keep things very simple. They're going to ask you if an A, B, or C, right? Let's just keep it simple with the alphabet, okay? This is what A is. An A is someone that says, man, it makes sense, all of it. Like, why wouldn't I share? Why wouldn't I have the opportunity to waive my fees? Why wouldn't I want to pay for a trip that didn't come out of our personal income? Just makes sense. So you're an A and you're all in. You're ready to get started today. Let them know. I'm going to give you a minute or two to get with the person and let them know. If you're a B, you have questions. We're about to go on a little experience with telling you exactly in detail how to maximize your membership, what's in detail, and then show you how to share this with others. So stick around immediately following this Zoom so that I can share with you how to share it with people and get your questions answered if you're a B and you're not sure if you're all in on both. Or maybe you're just a C and you're like, man, I want to become a customer. I want to become a member. Why wouldn't I want to save more on the things that I already do, that I have to do, like car insurance? Like if my dishwasher break down, I need to get a new one, right? So it just makes sense to you, then you're a C. And that's fine because you can always then become an ambassador, which stands for A to me, later. So with that being said, what I want to do is recap the membership plus the business. So today it would be $4.99, the one-time activation fee, right? You would get 600 Viago points and you could use it today. That answers one of your questions today, right now. There is a monthly fee of $99 a month until you get your 6. You still, along the way, get 100 Viago points every single month. And once you waive your fees, you still get those 100 Viago points. And then on your anniversary date, a year from now, 12 months from now, if you are loyal consecutively, you can have the opportunity to get a Go Getaway and go get away on us, or you can trade it in for 1,000 Viago points. That is your option. So with that being said, I do want to take 1 minute for you to get back to the person that invited you. And I want to give you a second as we come back and go into how and what our amazing product is. And I want to talk to you about how we share it with others. So with that being said, guys, go ahead and get back to the person that invited you. And hopefully we'll go from a Zoom, like I love to do, to going somewhere on the beaches of the world. Thank you.
Awesome, 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 Juanita. Amazing. Every time I hear it, I want to just get started all over again.
Absolutely.
It's okay if I just go ahead and share.
Absolutely. Your screen. Guys, listen, we're going to go ahead and jump right into our training for today. And we're going to have up your host for today, the one and only Janice R. Johnson, coming to you with the military background. She's going to go ahead and walk through the benefits of being a Club Viago member and how we utilize our membership and all the benefits that you may be aware of, or maybe you are revisiting. If you are new to us, we want to say welcome to the family. First and foremost, I want to personally welcome you. But Janice, I'm going to go ahead and let you take it away. You guys, Janice R. Johnson.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you very much. You guys, what I'm gonna do real quick here is walk you through a deeper dive of those benefits that Juanita just shared with you. It's great to know that this is Ultimate Lifestyle Club and community. We have amazing benefits, but we're about to share the scoop with you. The scoop is on clubviago.com. So if you want to walk through this with me, go to clubviago.com. If not, just stay tuned and watch what's going to happen here. I'm on the site here. I'm going to click sign in. I have all my information here. Once you put your username in, which is your email, you want to put in your password, click login. This is what opens up to our ecosystem that of all the travel, all the shop, all the savings that you have. So the biggest scoop of all is just knowing that we have the best deal in town. All right. So the first area that I'm going to start with is going to be under travel and then shop. But before we go there, you heard Juanita talk about Viago points. Viago points, $1 equals 1 point, 1 point equals $1. To know how many points you have, it will always be on your screen at the top right of clubviago.com, the total amount over here. So Janice R. Johnson has a little over 5,500. I need to go take some more trips, right? So let's go over here now, dive under travel. We're going to take a look at our booking engine. And when you see the presentation, you hear us talk to Pro Search. It's the exact same thing. You'll see Escapes Your Way. We're going to talk to Reward Escapes. We're going to talk to some getaways real quick. And then we're going to jump over to Shop. We're going to hit Member Deals and Benefit Hub. And if there's time remaining, we'll do some BT. I call it bonus training. We may just jump into some of the brand partners, but if we don't have time and you are already a member, you are already an ambassador, just go out to clubviago.com and just start navigating through your system so you understand the benefits that you have at your fingertips. So where we're going to start is on the booking engine. And I have a great friend on here. I want her to share her story in a moment here of how the amazing deals that she has received through this membership as you book through the booking engine. So this is what our booking engine looks like. And guess what? We have the membership that's always giving to us. So within this membership, in this area under the booking engine, you also get credit. You get reward credit. So if you look on the black banner here over to the far right, it's going to say My Reward Credits. This is going to tell you two things. One, that Janice R. Johnson is using her membership. And two, I have a few points, 992. So whenever you book anything within this area of Club Viago, you're going to get points here. This is different than your Viago points. Your Viago points can be used towards your reward escapes or product. And we'll talk about that in a moment. But what's amazing about this area is you can book hotels, you can book cruises, ocean cruises, river cruises, sailboats or yachts. You heard it, yachts, cars. I book all my rental cars through here, flights, homes, weeks, marketplace, even activities. Because you may say, well, I don't like to travel outside of my city, outside of my state, outside of the country. That's okay, because you can also do what we call staycations. And if you click on the activities, you can book and you can look at each state or city and find out what are the activities going on that we get major discounts because of this amazing membership. Then you can also go over here to lifestyle. What I like under lifestyle, gift cards are great, restaurant savings are great, worldwide tours are great, transfers are great. But what I really like is the transport and lounges, because you may be that person, I don't want to drive, I don't want to fly, I may want to go on a train. And you can go through here and put in Amtrak and find train vacations. This is what we have at our fingertips. But before I go any further, I have a great friend that is on here by the name of Sharon Galuso. Sharon, if you could come off mute, come off video, open up your video and just share your experience in using the booking engine, that would be great. Sharon, are you on?
Good afternoon, Janice. I'm here.
Awesome, awesome. So share your name again with them, where you're calling in from, and all that good stuff with us, okay?
Okay, thank you, Janice, and I'll just be very brief. Good afternoon. My name is Sharon Galuzzo, and I'm chiming in from Las Vegas, Nevada. Just wanted to take a moment to just share a couple of savings I've had through this awesome membership. One through car rental. Have used it just to rent cars and was able to a couple months ago traveling here to Vegas and able to rent a car for $66, 3 days in and out, taxes and fees included. Second experience was with my family, just came off a cruise with my cousin, and the exact same room was $140 cheaper on Club Viago than booking with the cruise line, minus including all of the incentives I received, including a military discount. So just want to tell everyone, please be encouraged. And when you're traveling, always start with this awesome membership. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to share.
Awesome. Thank you, Sharon. You guys, like I said, I go to my membership for everything. Sharon, I'm glad that you go to your membership for everything before we look anywhere else. But before I move from this area of our membership, I want you to take a look at the word support. If you click on support, and if you're that person that don't want to do the legwork to figure out if I want to book a group trip for my family, you want the company to do the legwork for you, they will. They will. All you do is go to the booking engine, click on support, and you see where this says group travel request. You're going to click on group travel request. And then you're going to get you're going to get a field where you can fill in, but you see there, Janice R. Johnson's already used it. I'm telling you again, I use my membership because I have a request out there right now, waiting for them to send me back the information. But all you do is go here and they will do all of that, where they get to make sure you got airport transfers, if that's what you want. If it's a resort, a hotel, the total number of people, if you need wheelchair accessible rooms, whatever, you give them about 7 or 8 days, they'll come back and say, is this what you want, with a few options. So when I tell you, I absolutely love our membership, I do. So this is one area, another benefit that you have with our Club Viago. The next area we're going to go is called Escapes Your Way. And I'm going to tell you, I've had a membership a little over 3 years now. I love the Escapes Your Way because I want an experience where you get there, you can put up your wallet, you can put up your purse, you don't have to do anything else. Escapes Your Way are trips that are curated just for us, 4 and 5 star experiences. 9 times out of 10, it's going to include your airport transfer. It may be all inclusive. It may, it just goes on and on. It may include a spa treatment, but it goes on and on. So to get to your Escapes Your Way, you go here under travel, you'll click on Escapes Your Way. And if you click on search, search is going to pull back everything that's available to us. And right now we have a little over 40 different sites around the globe, including inside of North America, the United States, that you can do an Escape Your Way. And keep in mind, an Escape Your Way, it has a built-in itinerary for you. Now, do you have to do everything on the itinerary? It's up to you. You're on vacation yourself. You don't, it's up to you. If you get up the next morning and say, I really want to sleep in, you can. But it's up to you what you want to do. But look at these locations we have. We have Portugal. We have trips to Italy. All 3 of these for Italy. We have 10 pages. 10 pages of Escapes Your Way. I'm going to skip to the last page because it's an Escape Your Way that I went on in April of 2023, had a blast. It's a group of us went to this site. And I have to be honest with you guys, when my friend said, hey, let's book this Escape Your Way for $399, my eyebrow went up. I said, I don't know, because the room matters to me. Some people say, well, we're not going to be in a room that long, so it doesn't matter. No, it always matters to me. So when we got there, the resort looked exactly like this. Everything that they offered and said they have was exactly what they said. The minimum group size for this trip is only 6 people, not 6 rooms, but 6 people for $399. What it also will show you is what's all included for 5 days, 4 nights, $399. Your airport transfers are included. Also, your transportation to all the excursions. So you're not getting up the next day saying, oh gosh, do we have to get an Uber? Do we have to get a Lyft to go to? No, it's already taken care of. That's when I tell you membership in Club Viago has its privileges, it absolutely does. All of your food and drinking there. And look at this. You heard Juanita mention about seeing the big Buddha, going out to James Bond Island. All of that's included and much, much more. But this is what got me excited about it. That $399 included all of this plus a 60-minute raw Thai massage. Now, I've had a lot of massages here in the United States, but let me tell you, this 60-minute raw Thai massage is incredible. But what makes our escapes special is the fact that everything is taken care of. You see, day one, what are we doing? Day two, what are we doing? All the way until it's time to head back to the airport and you're done. So this is how you want, at least I like to travel. Everything is already taken care of. And what's, again, makes them special is they're curated just for us. You normally have an open time frame, maybe 8 months to 9 months, that you can go and book this. The next area that we're going to look at is called reward escapes, similar to your escapes your way. The only difference, the two differences rather, is you have a specific time frame that you can go. The dates are predefined, and you get an opportunity to buy that trip down with your Viago points. You can buy it down with your Viago points. So I'm gonna just slide down just a little bit here. These are already closed because listen, this is happening within next month. Next month, it's already closed. It's been booked out. But here's one that's coming up with Ben and his family, the Bradshaws. This is in Mexico. So how does this read? This is a trip to Mexico in October. October 16th through the 20th, remember a specific time frame, and then you could also buy down the trip. So right now, if I didn't have any points and could not do anything with this trip, I would have to pay $775 per person, double occupancy. That's what PPDO is. But with my Viago points, I could buy it down with 200, and at this point, it drops it to $675 per person, double occupancy for 5 days, 4 nights. Now, if I'm interested and really interested in going this, I can click on book now. When you click on book now, you're not booking it now. You're going to the next page to see what is all included. And it shows you over here 4 bars, 8 restaurants, all inclusive plan, your room, food, and beverages, concierge service. There's going to be a farewell dinner, you name it. When I tell you, Club Viago knows how to take care of us, they do. Escapes Your Way is to me, Escapes Your Way and Reward Escapes is the best way to travel. And once again, with Reward Escapes, you also get a built-in itinerary. Do you have to do everything on there? No, it's your vacation, but why not? Okay, so those are your reward escapes. The next area that we're going to talk about, but before I move on, I have a gentleman on. Sean, are you on? I invited Sean on because I know him and his wife, Jenna, they go out and take some great vacations. But if you are on a reward escape or have taken a reward escape, Sean, please share with our group of Viago fans and members and ambassadors your experience. Sean, are you still on? Did I lose him? All right, maybe I know he's on vacation literally, excuse me, right now in Mexico, I believe, and may not be able to join, but that's okay. The bottom line is you guys know we got the best of the best, and that's reward escapes. The next area that I'm gonna share with you is called getaways. Now, to get a getaway, you have to be a Club Viago Plus member. Now, can you upgrade to this? Absolutely. But remember, you only pay your activation fee one time. So what we're going to do is change your monthly fee to get you to this. And what happens with the Club Viago Plus members, you're part of our annual loyalty program. You maintain your membership 12 consecutive months. We have a company that will provide you to say thank you for being a member with Club Viago. Go take a trip. And you heard Juanita talk about this earlier. You could do 2 different things with it. You either go take a trip or you can exchange your getaway into points, Viago points, if you want more. But before I dive in and to know how many getaways you have, you can always look at the top right of your screen. It's going to say getaway points. Points means I have 4. I have 4 getaways that are used. So technically, every offer for a getaway I could go and use with my friends and family. The first one are cruises. As you go 5 days, 4 nights after you activate the voucher, or you can go and take resorts and hotels. You can go to Mexico for 5 days, 4 nights, you plus another person. You can go another area within Mexico that you can go and just have an amazing time. But here's the one that I want to really dive into. It's the 8-day, 7-night stay that you can go around this globe anywhere you want, anytime. Because you heard Juanita talk about those timeshares. They could go every 3 years, every 2 years, maybe every 1 year, whatever the case may be. We can go whenever we want to go once you activate that voucher. So just take a look at what you have at your fingertips. These are the 7-night stays. What I like about them, this is one that you could take up to 8 people depending on the unit reserved. It could be anywhere from 2 to 8. but that's depending on where you are going. So to activate your voucher, where it says choose 7-night stay voucher, once you click on this, it's going to say, do you want to proceed? Because this is just a training scenario, we're not going to click on that right now because I'm not ready to activate one of my vouchers. But if I want to just preview what's available to me, the only thing I have to do is go over here to 7-night stay inventory and click here. And then it's going to take me to one more screen. We're going to click on 7-night getaway preview one more time once the screen comes up. But to me, what makes it so difficult is we have this entire globe to figure out where do we want to go. So to just preview your 7-night stay getaway voucher, you have to go up here to the top right where you see sign in and activate. Now, if you know you are ready to activate your voucher, you're ready to book a trip, the activation code that you receive once you activate your account, you would put here. But because we just want to be a little nosy, just kind of take a look at what's out there, we're going to go to this far left where it says, please sign in. You have to put in a special email address and a password to go and just peruse, look at what's out there. So I'm gonna click out of this to show you where to go. So if you're in a preview mode, all you have to do is go over here to learn more. If you want to preview what's available, you click on learn more. When this screen comes up about midway the page, it's going to say to preview a 7-night stay getaway, here is the information you have to put in. Because I've done this a few times, all I need to do is copy and paste the password. I'm gonna go back up to sign in right here, and I'm gonna plug it in, I'm gonna paste it in, and then I'm gonna click sign in. Now you may get this little error message, just ignore it, it's no problem. What's more important is now you have a dummy file that you can go and look around and figure out where you wanna go when it's time for you to go. To look at resorts that are available, you click on explore resorts. To figure out where to go, what you wanna do, you're gonna click on explore resorts. So we're gonna click on this. And then the next thing you want to do is select a benefit because again, we're in preview mode. We want 7-night getaway preview, and then we're going to apply the benefit. Again, this is where it gets difficult, you guys, because now I'm going to click on the word destination. I'm going to choose the region. We could go anywhere from the United States, Canada, Mexico, Caribbean, Europe, Central, South America, Asia, Africa, Australia, South Pacific, Middle East. The list just goes on and on and on. But let's pretend we want to go let's go Africa. We're going to click here and we're going to click Africa again. And now you may have your heart set on going to Egypt, but remember I said the sky is the limit. Let's just click on everything. Why not? You might see a better deal or better location, a resort that you prefer. I'm going to select the dates starting tomorrow out to 30 days from now to just figure out what's available out there, okay? Now, I recommend you don't change any of this information here because when you click on find search results, it's going to bring back everything's available anyway. Now, before you get excited and start diving in and looking at the information, click on lowest price first. Click on lowest price first because we want 2 magical words, no charge. Because we've already activated our voucher for $99, why pay any more? Okay, so let me show you how this reads. It's going to show you the name of the property, where it's located, and then it's going to tell you the unit available, the available dates, and the price. So this one just says there's a hotel at this property that it can sleep 2, it has a partial kitchen. These are the dates that we can go at no additional charge. This is 8 days, 7 nights, okay? Now let's go down a little farther. This again, it's going to give you the name of the property, where it's located. Now we have a 2-bedroom that's available that we could take 6 people. It's a partial kitchen, and these are the dates that's available and no additional charge. So again, depending on your schedule, where you want to say your style of living when you travel, you can just go and search through here and to your heart's content, or you find exactly what you want. Now you may say, well, Janice, I see a property that has a price code connected. You said there's no price. You want the no charge. Yes, you do. However, if you do see a price on here, it's just a little upgrade. Where are you going to go and pay $279 for 8 days, 7 nights? nowhere outside of the Ultimate Lifestyle Club and community that we have within Club Viago. So you're still winning to stay at this hotel that sleeps six. Now, this one doesn't have a kitchen. Now, me being a chef, I always like to have a kitchen around. I know Juanita doesn't like to cook on vacation, but I kind of tend to do that. But it's up to you what you want, and you have the opportunity and pleasure to do that with this membership. So this is where you go and search for your escapes your way. And again, if you're a Club Viago member or more, you have access to this. If you want this, you can always upgrade your monthly membership, and that's all it takes. So just to save just a little bit of time, I'm going to just click on Club Viago and go directly back to the page versus doing the back step a little bit, because what I want to do is go into shop. So what I've covered so far is the booking engine. You heard a great story on how you can save with your rental cars and several other things. We talked about escapes your way, reward escapes, and amazing getaways. But let's dive into the savings, because that's why we host and do these kind of things all the time, because we want the savings to outweigh your membership at the end of the day. Okay, so let's look at member deals. This is where I spend a lot of my time, because prior to my membership, I have to admit it, I was Miss Amazon Queen. Boxes stayed at the front door, but not as often, because I go to my membership for everything first. Now, fair game if you cannot find it, but it's not fair game if you didn't go and check. Okay, so within member deals, what's great about this membership is this is also another place that you can book travel. The reason I like to travel under member deals is the fact that you get to do this thing called package and save. That means you can couple either hotel and flight together, hotel and rental car, whatever combination that you need. So let's just take a look at a hotel and a flight together. And most people know the next place I want to go is where? Montego Bay. So we're going to just put in here Montego Bay, Jamaica, and we're going to put this in for the October time frame after we get past a couple of major events that are occurring. So I'm going to put in here October 9th through the 16th, 8 days, 7 nights, okay? 1 room, 2 adults, and we're going to search. Our company is doing the best of the best, searching for the best of the best bundles just for us. So when it comes up, I'm going to share with you how this reads, and then how you can sort a little differently on the information if you have like a specific place you want to go while you're there or any other things. So this is how this works. This first one is going to show you the name of the property. This is all inclusive. This is a 4.5-star hotel. This price point over here, $1,549. Is per person. For 2 people, it's a little over $3,000, but you guys, it includes your hotel, flight, taxes, and fees. Now, you may be that person say, well, I only want to stay at 4-star or better. You could go over here to where it says hotel star level, click on 4-star. Now it's going to show you only 4-star and better, right? So I'm going to drop down here to this property here, Ocean Eden Bay. This is an adults only. If you need that break from the family, I want to just go for the children, whatever the case may be, go to this all-inclusive. This is a 5-star property. 5-star property for 2 people. It's only $2,974. Our membership is saving us almost a little about $650 for 2 travelers. And this price point includes what? Your hotel, flight, taxes, and fees. Again, another major benefit of our program, of our membership. Okay, so that's under member deals, but we're not done. We're not done there. What I want to do is switch gears and go back. Hopefully you guys can still see the screen. Let's look at theme parks and attractions. Theme parks and attractions is absolutely amazing. I've used it. Actually used it last year when we were in Orlando. We used the Universal Studio. We got the Universal Studio tickets at a discount. Here in Atlanta, believe it or not, we have to me, the biggest, the baddest, Georgia Aquarium that exists. But what's great about our price point through member deals, if I go directly to the Georgia Aquarium site outside of this membership, it's going to be a little over $60. And I have to pick a specific date to go. But with my membership with Club Viago, I can click and buy the ticket, and it's good for 6 months, because who knows the date I selected, I may be ill, something may happen, we can't go. But at least with this membership said, hey, you got 6 months to go, and it didn't cost me over $40. That's how you know you're winning. So what else do we have under member deals? You got specific hotels. You've already heard about the rental cars. Again, I do that all the time. We have the water parks. You've heard Juanita talk about taking the grandbabies to the movies. The favorite ones for me is AMC, but we have Regal, we got Showcase, we got Cinema, and much, much more. But we're going to take a quick look at the AMC one because that's kind of what I like, okay? So within AMC, they have this thing called the combo tickets. You got the AMC Black, you got the AMC Yellow. So what does that mean? The AMC Black card is almost like having that Black American Express card. We can go anywhere we want to go. But keep in mind how this works. For $32.95, you're going to get 2 drinks, you're gonna get 2 tickets and 1 bag of popcorn. So just make sure you're going with something, because y'all got to share that, same bag of popcorn. Make sure you're going with somebody that you want to share a bag of popcorn with. But that's the AMC Black, which means you go, remember, anywhere in the United States. But we also have the AMC Yellow, which is only $29.95. Again, you're gonna get 2 tickets, 2 drinks, and a bag of popcorn. The only difference is you can't use the yellow in California, New York, or New Jersey. That's the only difference. But either way it go, in my mind, we're still winning. Now, you remember, I mentioned to you about, there are people that say, I don't know about the membership because I don't travel a lot. You could do staycations. You probably have friends and family that come and visit you. If you do, you can go out here under Choose Cities or under Activities on our booking engine and find out what are the local deals that I can take advantage of. Because why pay full price when people are coming in town? Or you could just go into your own city and take a staycation. As you know, I'm in the Atlanta metro area. So I'm going to just click on Atlanta. What type of deals do I get that are available to me in Atlanta? These are the things. You could create all kind of interesting scenarios just to get out and have fun. Even the Hawks game, Atlanta Braves, Falcons, our soccer team, the United FC. There we go. But it's up to you what you want to do. And we've done these kind of things before right here in the A, but you could do it also in your own city. But how do you get there? How do you do this? You have to take the time to use your membership. You have to go out to clubviago.com. Now, when you go there and you can click on member deals, this is where, to me, the rubber meets the mat right here under the shopping deals, because this is what opens up. This is what slowed my shopping through Amazon down, because we have everything here. Because think about it. If you know your laptop is getting a little old, it's time to get something different. We have everything that you need right here under electronics. You go and check here and say, is an Acer what I want? Is an HP I want? Do I want a Dell? Check your membership first. If you're going to Best Buy, you better have some shades on, because if you have this membership and haven't checked this, you need to be in there incognito, because you need to check your membership first before you go anywhere else, okay? That's just what we want and need you to do, because we have the deals of deals. But even under shopping deals, let me click here and get a bigger picture so you can see all the different areas that we have that's available to you. Feature stuff. You've always wanted maybe AAA. You can get 50% off. I had a cousin that went out and did this a few months ago, got major savings through this. But one thing that I like, there's Top Golf. I've known several people that have used Top Golf before. Here's HP again. Vivid Home Security System. We built this house that I'm in right now about 1.5 years ago. Our membership saved us money. We got the home security system through here because I wanted the same thing. We had the old house here. We saved on our installation because it was free, and we received a $50 gift card. You can do appliances through here. We've done that. You can do a great comparison price. Whirlpool Inside Pass is a part of our company. But just look at this. The list just goes on and on. If you need to send, a special thank you or congratulations gifts to people, we got Sherry's Berries, which are awesome. I've not used Cheryl's yet, but that may be something I use in the future. But we have it right here. The only way that you know you have it is to go to clubviago.com. Now, the last thing I'm going to share on this page is glassesusa.com. As you can see, it says get an extra 40% off designer frame. You could test it yourself. I can't make this up. If you go to glassesusa.com, outside of our membership, you'll see they'll give you 30% off. But what you see here on the screen, what will Club Viago do? 40% off. So when I tell you we got the deal, we got the deal. So that's why I was so excited when they said we got the Saturday scoop going on. You guys, you're getting the scoop. I hope you understand that's exactly what you're getting here. But you have a number of ways that you can actually save, even under automotive. Let's say it's time for a new set of tires. You can go through Goodyear. They give us a great discount with Goodyear. You just submit what you need, and they ship them to the closest Goodyear to your house. But these are the things that we have. If you're at a major airport and you're the type of person like, I want to drive to the airport versus Uber, Lyft, whatever, because I like to have the flexibility to do what I want when I get back, when I return home. But you can go to the parking spot and save 20% each and every time. But when you sign up for the first time, they're going to give you 2 free days. Y'all, that's the scoop. That's another scoop. Okay. So at any rate, this is our membership, you guys. You just have to go to clubviago.com to use it. Now, you may be a movie buff, concert buff, whatever it may be. We've gone to 2 Broadway plays since we've had our membership in New York to see Othello that starred Denzel Washington back in March of this year. We went to see Lion King the first year of the membership, but you have all of this right here. Some of you may have heard me talk about when Beyonce was in Atlanta about 2 years ago. We bought 5 tickets under $1,500 and we were not in the nosebleed section. That's what you call a deal. That's what you call winning when you have a membership like this, you guys. So don't sleep on your membership. We're sharing the scoop with you this afternoon rather. And I hope this is really making sense to you. So this is your member deals. Again, this is the second place that you could book travel within your membership. So we're going to switch gears and go over to another area that's going to be called Benefit Hub. And where do you find that? Under Shop. This is, believe it or not, the third place. So within your membership, you really have 3 places that you could book travel: the booking engine, member deals, and the Benefit Hub. When you go to the Benefit Hub for the very first time, you have to create an account. I recommend you use the same email address, same password you use. Keep all your Club Viago stuff the same. It just makes it easy. But when you get here, what else are you going to see? Look over here to the far left. It's going to be Shop By. If you need apparel, accessories, things of that nature, check your membership first. You need to go, you're looking for entertainment, something to do in your city, to go, or even out of your city, check here first. You want to send some flowers, somebody got upset, you need to apologize, send them through your membership. You got all kind of home delivery plans for foods, you name it, we have it. Check your membership first. Check your membership first. But the reason that we're on here is 2 reasons right now. I want to show you, this is the third place that you could book travel within your membership. You can book hotels, flights, cruises. But for right now, we're going to click on the word flights. You're going to go over here to explore flights. And I'm going to just show you something real quick from Atlanta. There we go. Hartsfield, Jackson. And where are we going? You should already know, Montego. There it is, Bay. And we're going to put in the exact same dates that we did before. That's going to be October 9th through the 16th, because I want to go after major events, things of that nature. Don't want to do anything to block that. Hit search. Okay. Once this comes up, and keep in mind, our company, we have affiliations with every airline out there. Right now, this is showing you Spirit for $633. You saw that? Frontier just dropped to $375. If you want to go and see which airlines are going to Montego Bay, it will tell you over here. I tend to like to fly Delta Airlines, not because I'm a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. I just tend to like it. However, I will fly or whatever, sometimes the cheapest flight is, if it makes sense and it has the right schedule for me. But again, this is the third place that you could book travel within your membership, and it's just simply amazing. But before I move off of the Benefit Hub, I would love for one of our ambassadors to come on and share her experience about what she is being able to, what kind of scoop or deals that she's been able to get through the Benefit Hub. Lishandra, are you on?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am, I made the call.
Yes, yes. Please tell us where you're calling, your name, where you're calling from, and your experience with the Benefit Hub.
You got it. Hey, my name is LaShondra Hall, and I'm calling you from Tampa, Florida, but I'm not in Tampa, Florida. I'm in the Virgin Islands right now in beautiful St. Croix. Hey, I just want to let you know that I'm an investor out there in Tampa, but I ended up just trying to look at this membership and saying, hey, I know that membership has its privileges, and how can I benefit? I heard somebody say, go check the insurance. I went and checked out my insurance. I've been with the same company for almost 30 years. And as I was looking at the insurance with my membership, I ended up saving $590 $19 every 6 months. Are you kidding me? Membership has its privileges. Not just do I have my 6, which means I don't pay anymore. I turn around and get a residual check every single month and that end up saying that I'm now saving $1,000 on my auto insurance. I just want to let you know membership has its privileges, and come on and join the ride. Thank you very much, and please keep sharing the scoop.
Awesome, 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 y'all. This is Saturday Scoop. I didn't know what you expected, but we're trying to show you this is the deal of deals. So the next thing we're going to move up to, and it's under shop as well, it's called telemedicine. If you've had your membership over 48 hours and have not registered for the Be Well, please do it before midnight tonight. It's only $5 one time, and you have it for the life of your membership, 24/7, 365 days a year. You have this. This is something you want to have before you need it, okay? So the Be Well telemedicine program is absolutely incredible. It covers your entire household. You get board certified doctors. You can use this either home or abroad. Now, me, when I say home, that's continental United States, or you could physically be at your house if you're not feeling well. I mean, it's not a 911 situation or a situation you got to go to ER for, but you're not feeling well. You can call and talk to a doctor. They'll figure out what's going on. Or if you're out of your state or out of the country, you could use this when you need it. It's on demand, that someone's going to answer and get you to the appropriate doctor that's licensed for the area that you're in. But here's the biggest point of it all. It's no copay. There's no insurance required. You guys, I registered for mine in February of 2022. I've had it ever since. I know I've used it at least about 13 or so different times since I've had the membership. The most recent time that I used it, we were in Las Vegas the last week of October. I get excited about going to Las Vegas, so I think we just packed up and I forgot a prescription that I'm required to take every morning. I didn't realize it until the next morning. I did not have it. So what did I do? I did freak out just a little bit, but what did I do? I realized that I had my doctor in my pocket. So what I did, I went on, got a hold of Be Well rep. They directed me to a licensed physician, board certified physician in Nevada. Of course, he wanted to make sure I wasn't in a crisis at the time. I wasn't. I was like, I just need a prescription to cover me while I'm in Las Vegas. This whole process took maybe 45 minutes. That included having a conversation, going to the Walgreens that just happened to be catty corner to the Rio Hotel in Vegas. So when I tell you that's a scoop and we're winning, you guys, we're winning with this. This is something you want to have before you actually need it, okay? I have a good friend, I hope she's still on here, from Phoenix City, Alabama, that has used this before. Are you on and able to just share a quick Be Well telemedicine story with us? I saw her. I hope she hadn't dropped. Is Sharon on? I may have missed her. That's okay. But at the end of the day, you guys, our membership has its privileges. It absolutely does. So now we're going to move into what I call the bonus training. We're going to do one. Yes, Barbara.
Hi, thank you very much. You've done a great job, Janice, explaining the membership. I learn something new every day. I totally love the member benefits that we have. I've saved a ton of money both on my trips, and I have to tell you that when I was in Amsterdam, I had just gotten off an 8-day, 7-night cruise that was amazing. I saved 70% off that cruise. And guess what? I came off that cruise with COVID. So I called our telemed, no problem. I got advice right away. And fortunately, it was just, wasn't too severe. And I was able to get home fine and get over it. But just having that peace of mind, just knowing that if I really need advice, I can get it at my fingertips out of this country. And even at home, I use it when I don't feel like going into Kaiser. I have used it for second opinions. It's fabulous. Board certified doctors, they're usually on the phone within 5-15 minutes for you. And it's just awesome, an awesome benefit on top of everything else. I love this club. I will never leave.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing. I definitely appreciate that. So you all, if you have not gotten a Be Well telemedicine program, it's an app, it's a phone call away from you. Take the time. $5 one time. You never have to do this again. Again, this is something you want to have before you need it. So what we're going to take a look at next is under shop. We're going to go to brand partners. I'm gonna tell you, this membership just continues to give. One of the things that I like to share, especially if you travel out of the country a lot, it's also great for in the country. But if you're that person that would like to go sit in the lounges while you wait for your for your flight to leave, what you may want to invest in is called Priority Pass. We get up to 30% off. Typically for a year is $99, but with our membership, the discount that we get, it drops to $69. This came in handy when we traveled out to Dubai last year. We were stuck in the Istanbul airport for about 10 to 12 hours. We went up to one of the VIP lounges. To me, it was the best ever, the best food. They had pool tables, they had showers, they had lounge chairs. I mean, top-notch class all the way around, but we were comfortable during that time that we had to sit in the airport. This is something great to have. And again, it works here in the United States, but they have some amazing lounges outside of the country. One of my favorites, believe it or not, is in Punta Cana in the DR. It's in the DR, believe it or not, at the Punta Cana airport. It's called the VIP lounge. They have a swimming pool at the lounge. Now, who has time to swim in between flights? I don't know. But it's there, and the aesthetics of it is just absolutely amazing. But this, again, you guys, this is a part of your membership, and this is the scoop. This is your Saturday scoop, and sharing what else we have. Another area that's on here, bonus training, Viago Healthcare. Now, this is the one thing that I don't use as a part of my membership because I'm a retired vet, so I have TRICARE. But when I talk to this with some of my friends that are barbers or stylists that don't have like a true plan, they say, I could do this without having a job. Absolutely. This is the membership that just keeps on giving. So it's absolutely incredible. So with that said, you all, that's the last component of what I have for you for walking you through Club Viago orientation. What we started with was the travel. We're booking engine. That's one of 3 areas that you can book travel. We talked to Escapes Your Way that you can have group travel and everything is taken care of pretty much for you. Reward Escapes, where it's specified dates, time frame that you can go and you can buy down with your Viago points. And then we talk about the getaways that are available to you after you maintain your membership for 12 consecutive months if you're a Club Viago Plus member. Then we jumped over here to shop, where we talked about our member deals that you get all around. Because think about it, when we're not flying, we're not traveling, we're eating somewhere, we're probably driving somewhere, we're doing some other things, we may be going to the movies, but we want to have an opportunity to understand the deals that we can get. We looked at the Benefit Hub, which is the 3rd place within our ecosystem that you can book travel. Brand partners, this site, I recommend you just go out here and look at who else is affiliated with us, what other kind of deals that we can get with this membership. Trust me, when I go to California next time, Beverly Hills, I want to rent one of these cars and I'm going to use it by getting a discount, okay? And then the next thing that we talked about was a telemedicine program. Again, if you have not registered for it, please do so as soon as possible. Viago Healthcare, just take time to make sure you understand what's in your business, and then your marketplace is the last thing. We didn't dive into that because we're running out a little bit of time, but just know that you have a place that you can go shop until you drop if you like to. So you all, I'm Janice R. Johnson coming to you from the Atlanta metro area. This has been your Saturday Scoop. Are there any quick questions that I can address before we close out for today?
Well, you're gonna just end, Janice, because I want to run over inviting really quickly. So if
Oh,
you
okay, no problem.
let me share my screen, please.
Okay, yes. Thank you. Let me stop. There you go.
All right, thanks.
All right, thanks, Juanita.
You're welcome, guys. Give it up for Janice doing an amazing job on your product. Now that you understand what you have in your product, I'm gonna go back to sharing my screen at this. Okay, hold on a second. Now you know what you're offering people, what they get, right? So what I want to do, I want to take these we only got, 15 minutes. If you just hang in there with me, I want to quickly go over something that I believe is super important to also how do we share this with people, right? And I'm going to tell you this, for me, I understand about making direct commission. I showed you in the presentation earlier, if you were on, if you wasn't, you're just now joining us, how you can make $100 by sharing the Plus Pack, but also that it waives your monthly fees, right? Which of course, if you are new, that's what you want to do. But here in Club Viago, we have a rule. And the first rule is that you should be having fun. So what you see on your screen is your action checklist, right? So I'm going to tell you, take a screenshot, pick a trip. We're going to talk about a names list really quickly, but I want to teach you a few invites. And then guys, book a social, or what we like to call a huge announcement, launching your business. If you have a business, you need to launch it, right? And then of course, you have someone that'll help you enroll your person, right? Very simple. The system, the website is very easy to hit sign up, right? Doing a phone dump. I don't want to talk to you about everyone in your phone right now. If you are new within the sound of my voice and you're just now hearing this fast start, what I want you to concentrate on is your top 20 people that you've either texted, the last 20 people, last 25, last 10, someone, right? You want to categorize. And one of the things I could tell you, my mentor, Eric Grzybowski, always told me is you have got to take this phone and you have got to put them on paper. I just started a new names list for myself. Here it is. You got to do it. We like to do it first name, last name, relationship, occupation, and location, because it just helps to organize your business. Because I promise you, if you treat it like a business, it'll pay you like a business. If you treat it like a hobby, it will pay you like a hobby. So the biggest thing I want to tell you is not to prejudge, don't be emotional, and detach yourself from people's response. So who's on the list? Anyone that can fog a mirror. Too young, too old. If they don't have enough money, have money. Oh no, they're too busy, or they're not too busy. I don't think they'll do this. Maybe they will do this. Why are you the judge, juror, and executioner? Don't be any of those things. Just make your names list. Let's start out with our top 20, right? If you can't get to 20, 10. Let's just show. If you want to change your situation, these are the people I'm talking to right now in this moment of conversation. If you have enough vision to say that this could turn into something big, I understand that you guys are 197 days old. The opportunity is great. I want to change the trajectory of my children's future. If that is you and you're listening to me, then you will know this mantra. Some will, some won't. So what? Your names list is not big enough. The reality is that I want to share with people. I want to do this. It is a numbers game when it comes to business. That is my business advice. I've had multiple businesses and I'm just telling you, it is a numbers game. So with that being said, here is the invite I will always go to, because this is the reality. If you believe that you're going to not have to pick up this device and talk to people, you might just want to get your 6, and that's okay. You can do that. I'm talking to you too. But if you're a person that just heard what I said about you want to change the trajectory of the future, then you're going to have to pick this joker up, be it via text. But we from the old school, I like to call people. That's me. So I'm going to teach you what I like to do. And that is the 4-step invite to be in a hurry. We want to clear the date. We want to be excited about what we're talking about. We want to confirm the date. So if we're clearing the date, we have to have a date. So if it's tomorrow, if it's tonight, I like to be within a 24-hour period. Today, tomorrow, tonight, I have time, 30 minutes or less. I did the presentation to share it with people. I'm gonna put them on a presentation. I know GPN has presentations twice a day, 2 p.m. Eastern, and again at 7 p.m. I believe it is Eastern. You can do that. Whatever it is, you can show them. You go on the Chillin site, there are videos. However you want to show. My point is, do something, show something, move your mouth. Okay? So being in a hurry, hey, Janice, I'm in a hurry right now. I don't have a lot of time right now is what I would say. Clearing the date. What are you doing today at 6? Asked and answered. She doesn't say anything. Are you available or not?
Yes.
Okay, she's available. Guess what? Listen, I need you to jump on a Zoom with me. I got something I'm super excited I want to share with you. When you are talking to your top 20, guess what? That's easy peasy. Let's do it. Because it's you, because you have a level of influence, they're going to jump on, right? You confirm the date. Okay, I will send you the Zoom link. Check in and make sure that 6 o'clock still works. Thank you. Goodbye, right? If it's a business invite, as you get to this person, get to a person that is a business invite. Bonus training, it was up to me, I would start with the people that are the most, I'm gonna go over your chicken list in a second, the most people that would be on my chicken list, if you will. If that is the person, this is what I'd say. Hey, I have a new project that I'm currently working on that you may be interested in. If you are open to keeping your career options open or adding an additional stream of income, we should talk. What's your schedule today or tomorrow? Again, I work within 24 hours, okay? I'm also, with my personal, doing what Jen Obert and Jen Newkirk them are doing and having a lot of success with the 3-way text invite. Here it is, my suggestion, take a screenshot, right? I do this with her. It's simply, the first paragraph is just simply introducing. I always say, for me, how she does it with me is that she simply, reminds them, because of the fact that she is a high level, has a doctorate degree in nursing, and she's talking to students she teaches, she's talking to different people because she loves her memberships and she wants to share it with them. So it's just that simple that she's doing. And all she do is talk to them like, hey, it's me, her name is Delonda. She just talks about her name. And then she introduces me. This is Juanita, a good friend of mine. We travel together. She's very successful in business, etc. And then she goes right into, listen, Juanita's going to share with you what's a good time. And then I come in there thanking them. What's a good time? I mean, it works like a charm. So take a screenshot of this one. Again, I want to get to your chicken list. And again, I want to be mindful of time. So think about, these are what I call memory joggers. My good friend Jen Obert calls it the chicken list. So business owner, athlete, doctors. Again, if I had to start to build a list, I want to think about, who do I have the most influence with? Who's an influencer, whether social media, who's a travel agent, who's an employee of an airlines, who's in the military. You just heard from Janice, amazing in the military. Politicians, social networkers, coaches, teachers. These are memory joggers. And here is a great invite for someone that you might have on your chicken list that, oh, they so successful, right? This is what I know, guys, and I'm talking to you, is that no one is better than me, nor am I better than anyone. So technically, it shouldn't be a chicken list. It's just, what do I say to a person that maybe I haven't talked to in a minute, or I want to talk to right now? And let me tell you who does that greatly is last weekend for RTE, I heard Angie Cuff talk about 2 things that I started to use that I personally love, and that is social media invites. Now, anybody that knows me know that I'm not a big social media person. That is not how I grew my business before in this industry, getting to 7 figures. That's not how I did it, but it's okay, because in the world we live in, you must be in where we are today. And so now this is new for me. So I'm open and humble to listen. And I love the fact of the social media invite she gave about someone you don't socialize with. Hey, Sheila, this is what I would say to my good friend, Sheila. Hope all is well with you. I'm reaching out because I work with a vacation club and we're expanding here in the Chicagoland area. Listen, I don't reach out to everyone, but you stood out to me. And I was just curious if you were open to making some extra money. And if it doesn't, would you be open to making extra money if it doesn't interfere with your current work? Let me know. Either they get back to you or they don't. It's kind of that simple, right? Also, long distance. I have a good friend, Tara, that's on my list. Hope all is well with you. Would it be okay if I gave you a call sometime this week? I'd like to say today or tomorrow, but it depends on how long it takes them to get back. So I did use week. Great. This is my cell phone number. What's yours? Perfect. Look forward to talking to you then. Okay. So this is our system. It's called Follow the Leader. Follow the Leader. So guys, listen, I asked my mentor and a good friend of mine to jump on really quickly. I don't know if he was able to get on because I understand he has a Zoom right now, but I want him to cast some vision with you all about where we're going and why now is the time. So Eric Grisbowski, did you make the Zoom?
I'm here, Juanita.
All right, I
I don't know if
appreciate
you
you.
can click on me and find me.
Okay, I hear you. I
But I'm
see
here.
you,
Great
Club
job.
Diago.
Okay. Yeah, great job, everybody. I got on to hear Miss Janice, who did an unbelievable job, Juanita, as always. But thank you all for being on here. I'm live in Cabo San Lucas right now. We are at the Rio All Inclusive. We got the swim up bar just getting started up here on the West Coast on a Saturday. We got the arches out here. We're actually going to throw in December 6th. We're doing a huge party here and a training. We're going to have the whole beach is going to be a concert just for our members right here when it's cold everywhere else in December. get excited for that. But I got a Zoom coming up in 4 minutes. I just want my story a little bit and, where I believe in. So about 19 years ago, myself and, the president and some of the other leadership behind this company, we got together one other time. We created the largest travel world, 1 million members. We had 3.5 billion in revenue, and then COVID hit. And I'm telling you guys today, COVID, as bad as it sucked in so many ways, can be the big opportunity that's ever happened in your life, because now we're on this call today. And we just flat out would not have been. It just wouldn't have happened. And we labbed for 5 years, and we made this. When I'm watching Miss Janice show everything, it's better. And I'm better than anything we ever had. $1 million a year for 10 years. And it sucked compared to what we already have. And Viago's unbelievable. Worst it's ever going to be. Like, it gets better every day. We had something major happen yesterday with our Viago Paces, and that people don't even get yet how big it's going to be. But you're going to understand in the years to come what we're doing. And now we've created a way. So this system that I'm talking about, like this Zoom that I'm getting on right now, I do it every day, 7 days a week, 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Eastern. That technology didn't exist before. Like, I couldn't show you a product. I couldn't say, hey, we're going to be a review from our product. You just had to believe me before. And we put in 7 million members. What are we going to do with documentation? Because documentation beats
Every time.
all. So now we can just go around the world and crack the code. The system, Juanita just told you how to invite. You can send over training on it. Stupid simple. It's like, send a link to your friends right now. Anybody on here? I saw we had a bunch of people on here forever. All you have to do is text a link that says livevpevent.com. Jump on right now. And we do it daily for you. Then I take care of the work. We don't have to teach you how to prevent. The system does it. We don't teach you how to train. We have ViagoInnerCircle.com. If you haven't set up your free account yet, that's the first thing to do. We give you the answers to the tests, literally. And it's the best way. Like, I can come on here and train. Juanita can come on here and train. But I promise you, it's not going to be as good as what's in the inner circle, because our best trainings from all the best trainers that we've done are on there, and you can put them on repeat. And you can just learn it over and over again. We never had that system before. What we're going to do, the world hasn't heard our name yet. See, Viago is not a known brand yet. I promise you it will be. You don't want to see this face when I'm standing on the stage and you're in the back row of a stadium. You don't face Viago's a household name. You want to see me when Juanita and I met the first time, and nobody had heard of us before. That's how she made 7 figures, because she was there when we were building something, creating it like you are today. But you can't just stand by. Like, being at the right place, the right time is stupid. It's overrated. You're always there. So what? You don't do anything about it. Who cares? Like, it blows my mind to think that you can be at the right place, the right time, and not recognize it or not take any action, because then what really happened is it's like you didn't even exist.
Yeah.
And I'm just not willing to do that. Like, this is not a dress rehearsal, folks. We got one go around on this earth. Why don't you take some more shots? Why don't you go for it a little more? What do you got to lose? Like, really? Like, what's the worst that's going to happen if you just message everybody for it? If you do exactly what Juanita said, if you just text them link you should see my phone. If I had time right now, I would show you my phone. Every single day, I'm doing 100, 200, and they're the simplest, stupid text in the world. Say, hey, I got a new travel club. You want to check it out? 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Eastern. Jump on. And people jump on every day. And some people don't. So what? I text them the next day. Eventually, they all got a breaking point. It's pay me now or pay me later, baby. You just keep following up. You show people, all you got to do is invite. And I promise you, we got your back. We're going to take care of the rest. We're not perfect. We're not there yet. But we're getting better every day. And we're still the best thing I've seen out there by far. And we're the fastest growing travel club in the world. So I got to jump this other Zoom. But if you want to put your friends on the Zoom, I'll go to work for you for free. And I don't like to work for free, but for you, I will, because we're teammates and we're going to do life together. So 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Eastern, right now, go to livevipevent.com.
Right.
I'll be over there. Thank you, Juanita. Thank you, Miss Janice.
Thank you.
You guys did an awesome job. Thanks for being on here.
Appreciate you. All right, guys, you heard it from the man. That's my mentor. That's how, like he said, I got to it. And I don't need to say anything else. The only thing I would encourage you to do is say something to someone. Open your mouth. Doesn't matter the formality. That's why I ran through the texting and the 4-step invite and all that. Say something. I know for a fact that people like Janice and people like Sharon and other people that are on here, we got the one and only Sherry Sherman on here, like, do you know what I mean? Being a part of this industry, things don't change. We have to invite people to see what we're so excited about. And like Eric said, whether they get on or not, the biggest thing is the mantra I told you about. Some will, some won't, so what? I used to be a person that was in my feelings, and I'm just telling you, you have to get out of your emotions and feelings about things. It doesn't matter. Just show, just share. It is now, or you'll miss it. And that's it. Like I told him, I can't afford to miss it. If I made the first experience with the 7 million, the largest travel community in the world, why would I miss this ride? Doesn't logically make sense to me. What could I be doing that's more important than missing this ride? So ask yourself that. Get started, make your list, be at training. I'm just telling you, they do the Saturday scoops every Saturday. Plug in. There are tools here for your benefit. Whether you choose to plug in or something else is more important, that's a decision you made. So the last thing I'm gonna leave you with before I shut this down is make a decision. That's my favorite word, because the option, the Latin term of decision, means to cut off all other options. Once you make a decision, doesn't matter about the plans. Plans change, decisions don't. That's gonna always be my thing, is decision. Make a decision that you're gonna share. Start today. It's never too late to start. It's never too late to hit the reset button. It's never too late. So it's Juanita Phipps, Janice R. Johnson, coming to you today for Saturday Scoops. We appreciate you taking time out to grow your business. My suggestion is jump on live VIP events with Eric and show someone the information. Guys, I thank you for the time. I have an amazing weekend, and jumpstart your business today.
Awesome. Thank you all.
Thank you.